What's up and welcome back to Rumor Has It Official. Let's get straight into talking about 90 Day Fiance, The Other Way. This is season 1, episode 11. The title of this episode is Blind Trust. Let's start off with Tiffany and Ronald. So Tiffany is stressing out because Ronald is on his way to pick up her father at a casino. On the way to the venue, Tiffany tells her sister and Ronald's mother about Ronald picking up her father at this casino. She's really worried that he's going to mess up. But shortly after telling them, she gets a call from him. He has her father and is in the car on the way to the venue. Let's move on to Laura and Aladin. So Laura and Aladin are still fighting about the toy microphone. My God. Aladin takes Laura to the market to look at traditional clothing that they wear in Qatar. Aladin shares that they need to get her something to wear for Ramadan and that they need to be fasting morning to sunset. He wants her to adapt to his culture, but Laura isn't really open to trying them on. She doesn't want him to change her. She doesn't feel like it's right. I'm just like, if you're going to move all the way over there, I mean, you should know something about his culture and accept it and be open, but if not, you should have stayed your tail in the US. Let's go back to Deavan and Jihoon. So Deavan had to go to the doctor because her blood pressure has been high. It was 170, which is very dangerous to her and the baby. So she has to have an emergency C-section. Deavan wants Jihoon to change his ticket and come sooner. When she talks to Jihoon, Jihoon says that if he changed the ticket, he will lose out on money. Jihoon then says that he won't change the ticket and basically is telling her that she just has to go through it alone. Wow. Let's move on to Paul and Carini. So Paul and Carini go to look at places to stay, and this place that they first look at is definitely better than anything I've ever seen them stay in, but it was $1,100 a month. They both agree that it's too expensive, so they go to see another place, and this place is $250 a month. Paul is complaining and wants to be comfortable, but he doesn't have money or a job for that matter. So even though the second option isn't the best, Carini is just thinking about having a roof over her head and survival. Let's go back to Laura and Aladin. So Aladin's boss wants to meet her, and on the ride over, Aladin preps Laura on how to carry herself around his boss. The boss tells her once they get there that the men can marry up to 4 ladies. So Laura just up and moved to Qatar and didn't study the rules or the culture. Now that's foolish. Let's move on to Corey and Evelin. So Corey says that he was walking and a group of guys mistaken him for Evelin's ex. Evelin says that last year when her and Corey were on a break, so she says, because Corey says he didn't see it that way, but she says they were on a break, she messed with her ex. Corey says that her ex has been a problem and will continue to be a problem because her ex is still in love with her. Let's go back to Tiffany and Ronald. So Tiffany feels more confident in Ronald on their wedding, seeing as he went to the casino to pick up her dad and didn't get caught up. So she feels like this is the day for her to trust her heart. When the officiant wants the rings from Daniel, Ronald is like, "Thank you, my boy." Daniel responds, "Welcome, Dad." Just to me, it's hilarious when he says it. And I feel bad for thinking it's so funny, but I don't know how else to really respond or how to feel off of this. It's hilarious to me. Like, shaking my head. So I will say that Tiffany was a beautiful bride, though. If we want to say something positive about the situation, she was definitely a beautiful bride. So let's move on to Paul and Carini. So Paul and Carini have been fighting a lot, and her parents aren't very fond of him right now. Paul brings up the fact that the embassy will probably want a DNA test done. But Carini says, no, this is just your excuse because you want one, not the embassy. But Paul says they may want one. And if they don't want it, then they don't have to do it, because he's starting to feel like this could be his son. So then the conversation shifts to she's talking to another American man in English. And what if I was talking to another woman? And it's just a whole bunch of mess. And Carini gets up, storms off. She says that the American guy she's talking to is the son of a woman. They send her money, maybe help her out. I don't know. But she says she looks at the guy more of like a friend or a brother. So I don't know if Paul's just being jealous or what the situation is. I don't know what he's seen in those text messages to make him feel that way. I'm just really not sure, but they're a hot mess as well. So I need to hear your thoughts of 90 Day Fiance, The Other Way. This is season 1, episode 11. Again, the title of this episode was Blind Trust. Leave a comment down below letting me know your thoughts. Give this video a big thumbs up. Share it with a friend who also loves watching 90 Day Fiance, The Other Way. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified on the next time that I make an upload. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.